what time it is. Welcome to All the Wages podcast, man. Yo, Tone, what's going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. How's it going?
Hey, man, it's been a sad couple of days for me, man. It's been a sad couple of days, man. Ain't no way Dallas let Celtics have more championships than the Lakers, man. Have us looking bad out here, man.
You know, I see all that. Magic Johnson talking about stuff like that. I'm a Lakers fan, but I don't really care about stuff like that, though. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
All them championships in the '60s and '50s and
You don't count,
whatever,
huh?
you don't mean jack shit to me.
You talk about you need to see proof right now today type shit.
Hell no, like they won 2 championships in how many years?
Shit, like
Oh,
that 50
yeah,
years. Yeah,
it don't count.
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you though. I feel you. But man, Jalen Brown, hey, we called it though. We called Jalen Brown winning the Finals MVP, man. Talk to me about that, man. How do you feel about, is it well deserved? Talk to me, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's well deserved. But if I had to vote, like I
Yeah.
said, I'll still probably go Jason.
Oh yeah.
But that's just me.
Mm.
With the
Okay.
Jalen Brown's MVP, I feel like you know, these days, every NBA or sports in general, NBA,
Yeah.
NFL, every award like are being decided by the media before. Like
Mm.
it's a narrative award these days.
Mm.
If you follow in sports media, I don't think it matters what Jason did the last game or whatever.
Okay.
Um, the sports media
Yeah.
already, gave Jalen Brown the MVP.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was already the narrative, so it was a bad draw for Jason.
Mm. Mm.
So I already knew it was gonna be Jalen Brown. But hey, he balled out though. I
He
ain't
did.
even going.
He did.
Yeah, he balled out.
He did. He
Yeah,
did.
I mean Jason Tatum led his team in both points, rebounds, and assists.
Yeah.
You know, even Michael Jordan did not do that. So
You had to throw that in there, huh? You had to throw that in there, huh?
I mean, I'm just saying, it's facts. Everybody that's done that, went ahead and won the MVP
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
in the Finals MVP. I
Uh
mean,
huh. Uh huh.
but
Yeah.
like I said, I ain't mad though that
Yeah.
Jalen Brown is the highest paid. He got the biggest contract in NBA history, so
Yeah.
and he lived up to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big ups to that man.
So there's always this narrative that whoever wins the championship and wins the finals, MVP, whatever, should be put in the conversation of the best player in the league, supposedly. Do you think we should put Jalen Brown in there, or is just
Nah,
that's too much?
really, that shit only started like a couple years, probably like 3 years ago
Yeah.
when Giannis won that championship. That's
Exactly.
when that shit started.
Yeah.
It was never like that.
Yeah.
Iguodala won Finals MVP
Ain't
in
nobody consider
15.
Iguodala.
It was not top 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't even really pay attention to that for real. Kawhi Leonard,
Yeah.
2014,
Mhm.
it wasn't
With
even
Spurs?
top whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's really whatever.
Yeah. I
But
feel you.
yeah, Jalen Brown's a really good player. But
Mhm.
do I think it's top 10 in the league? Never. Is it top 15? Arguably. Is it top 20? For sure. You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
and that's how I think it is.
Okay.
So no, I still think Jason Tatum is a better player. So I don't even think he's the best player on his own team. Yeah,
Mm.
So I hope nobody having that conversation.
Yeah.
It's not.
I had to
It's not
ask,
about-
man. I had to ask because the last couple of years been crazy. Whoever wins the finals MVP, oh yeah, man, you're the best player in the league, man. So I had to
Yeah.
ask, see what conversation I could get out of that.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Like them dude that was in that conversation winning the Finals MVP, they are already like they already had the trajectory
Mm.
of they was already in that conversation even before.
Before, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Giannis,
yup,
back to back MVPs,
yup.
you know what I'm saying,
Jokic,
defensive player of the year, you know what I'm saying, going crazy.
yeah,
And then Jokic,
mhm,
two MVPs at that time,
yeah,
you know, had a crazy playoff run.
yeah,
Now if Luka would have won,
mhm,
this year, then for sure, it would have
yeah,
been crowned the best player in the league. Not
yeah,
for me though,
yeah.
but it would have definitely been crowned
Crown
the best
best player
player
in
in
the
the
league.
league.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
for
For sure.
sure.
For sure. For sure. So with that being said, right, we all about the motherland over here, man. We're trying to shed light to, players from the motherland, all that. So now from Africa, So now tell me who are your top five best player in the NBA right now from Africa, man. What are your top five?
Okay, so I've been asked a similar question before,
Yeah.
and it's kind of tricky
Yeah.
because what do you mean? Like, are you talking about players that was born and raised in Africa? Are you talking about players that just got African descent? Or what are we talking about?
Well, okay.
Like, do Giannis qualify?
Giannis do qualify because he reps Nigeria. He was,
Okay.
he from Greece, whatever. But the NBA is weird because when he was brought into the league, although he was drafted from Greece, all that, so Greek freak, woo, woo, but he still claims his Nigerian heritage, though. So I would consider him, from Africa because his
Okay.
parents. I should say first, like people who their parents are from Africa. Their parents. So let's say my mom from Nigeria, my dad, even if I was born in the United States, all that. So as long as my parents are from Africa,
So basically, you're talking about like top five
Yes.
NBA players with African heritage.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I mean, if that's the case, then obviously we gotta go Giannis.
Okay. Number
That's
one.
the one. Gotta go Embiid.
Okay.
Gotta go Pascal Siakam.
Okay.
And gotta throw OG Anunoby
Okay.
at 4.
Yeah.
And shit, Precious.
Wait.
Precious.
Why you keep disrespecting my man Bam Adebayo, man? You do not.
I don't know. I don't really. Okay, well, I don't know. I just don't never. I just don't never count Bam as an African player.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But with that name, though, you cannot escape it, though. Bro, his name is literally Adebayo, man. You cannot escape that. First person to see that nigga. Yeah.
I understand that. I mean, if you want to put him in there, I guess you got to throw him number 4 then.
Number 4?
And Anunoby number 5.
Okay. So, on your list, right, you had Giannis number 1. So, are you picking Giannis over Joel Embiid? Is that how we're going right here?
Is that even a question?
No, I'm just asking.
Every day. Yeah.
Okay.
I think anybody would.
Who do you think is more dominant, though? Joel or Giannis?
If you see all these semantics, like who's dominant, who's the better player is Giannis. Point blank.
Yeah, all around, yeah. But I just want to know who do you think is more dominant, because that would actually lead to my next question. Who do you think, Giannis
I still think Giannis for sure
is more dominant than Embiid?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense,
I mean, who's more skillful? That's not a conversation. Embiid for sure.
Yeah.
But when I think dominant, I'm thinking shot like player. You know what I'm saying?
Embiid dominant too, though.
Who's that?
I said Embiid dominant too, though. He lightweight, unstoppable. But then he be getting injured and stuff.
But when I'm thinking dominant, I'm thinking somebody that can impose their will on you, and you can't do nothing about it. Like, and well, Giannis coming down fast break, coming downhill, and you know
Freight train.
exactly what he's gonna do,
Yeah.
and you still can't stop him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he'll madness on the defensive end too. So
Yeah.
yeah, just play with power and grit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
like I bet you can go ask players right now, like who would they rather guard, Embiid or Giannis? Giannis beat you up type shit. So, but Embiid, you're a big boy. He got a finesse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got
step
better
back.
handles and skills. Yeah.
Absolutely. He a better all around basketball player.
Yeah. But so now on my list, I will go. In all honesty, Giannis a better player, 100%. I'll go Giannis. I'll put Embiid. Then, in all honesty, I'm gonna put Bam Adebayo before I put Pascal Siakam. Bam, to me, Bam is more skillful than Siakam. But don't get me wrong, Siakam got talent. But Bam he play crazy defense, has better handles, So I'll put Bam over Siakam. Then I'll go Bam, Siakam, then OG, Anunoby. But someone who I would have loved to add on this list, but man, like the injury, he's been plagued with so much injuries, is Victor Oladipo, man. Bro, that dude was such a talent. Bro, if not for the injuries when he was with the Pacers, man, he was explosive. Bro, he was a talent. He was Victor Oladipo, and he was a talent. It's just sad that the injuries have plagued him and all that stuff. But yeah, that's my top five though. Yeah.
Yeah. So you had Oladipo as number what?
No. I said I would have loved to put him at 5, but his injuries, I gotta factor that in. So he not really a dominant factoring player right now in the league, so because I'm talking about current players right now, so he not really a factor type shit right now. So, but then, so you have Giannis. So okay. Let me ask, who's your number 1 overall player? I'm talking about old school, new school, of all time from Africa, of all time.
I mean, shit. Like the same person everybody would pick, is definitely Hakeem Olajuwon, man.
Yeah.
Olajuwon.
Bro, I had just seen this video of him. I think they say he's 61 right now. Of him, and boy, man, dude still got fucking moves, man. Like he was training some youngins and. I'm like, man, he can still move.
I saw the video too.
Yeah, I'm like, man, he can still move at 61. Man, that is incredible. Man, that's an African genes anyway, so African genes, top notch. You already know. You already know. So, if he's your number 1, right? Match him up against Giannis, who's your number 1 currently.
Like, who's the best? Like,
who do you think gonna win in a 1-on-1?
I mean, of course, Olajuwon is better than Giannis. That's not a question.
But don't you think the amount of talent back then would have added to why he was more dominant back then?
Like, and knowing me, I'll be the first to say fuck the 80s and the 90s and all that.
Yeah.
But, watching both.
Yeah.
I still think that, if you had the vote of who's the best defensive player of all time, I think Olajuwon is going to, win that vote. So Olajuwon is arguably the best defensive player, the best defender in, of all times in NBA.
Over Mutombo?
Mutombo doesn't even crack top 5. Mutombo says,
No. He don't crack a
Yeah.
five for you.
I don't think he cracked top five for anybody in this NBA. But don't get
Yeah,
me wrong, it's a good.
yeah.
Yeah,
He a good player. He
was
a
very
good player.
good. Crack top five for nobody. Heck,
Yeah.
I don't even think he top 10. You know,
Hey man,
yeah.
stop
I mean,
disrespecting my
it's
boy,
been
man.
extremely great.
Yeah.
Defensive player in the league.
Uh
So
huh.
yeah, he a shot blocker, he good shot blocker and
Yeah.
all that. But yeah, so we're talking about a two-time Finals MVP, a two-time champion. Talking about arguably best defensive player in history of the league,
Yeah.
and on offense, oh Lord Jesus,
Yeah.
Giannis was still over there in Houston. What was it last year?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, training with Elijah. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like all these LeBron, all these great players, they still go down there to learn from him.
Yeah.
That's how great he was. That's how dominant he was.
100%.
You know. So yeah, I don't think it's even close. I think just watching them, you can go back and watch the tapes.
Yeah.
It was surgical, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. He a great player, man. There's like if you talking about not just African players, you talking about great players all around, like from beginning of time up to right now. He definitely up there in the list, man. Olajuwon is a well known name in all households and stuff, man. He a real
Absolutely.
great player. He a real great player, man. So, oh yeah, you forgot my boy on your list too, man. How you not gonna include Obi Toppin, man? Come on, man. You keep disrespecting my boy, man. Obi Toppin.
All right. So basically, you might as well put all African American in your African list because at this point I don't know. Obi Toppin, they do not qualify as
Hey,
African
he rep
American.
Nigeria though. He rep
He
Nigeria
don't
though.
matter. I don't think it matter. No, Obi top. And even if he does, can he even be top 10? I don't
No,
know.
no, no, no. I'm just messing around, man. Come on, man. Obi Toppin a great role player. Don't get me wrong. He a high flyer, all that, but he cannot be top 10. He cannot be top 10. Okay, so if you were to rank your African players of all time, not just currently, where would you put? So Olajuwon will be number one. So who goes
Right.
number two? Are you putting Giannis number two?
I gotta think about it. Let me see. hmm I mean, yeah. Shit, yeah. Giannis number 2 for sure.
So who comes in number three? Where would you put Mutombo at? Is Mutombo on your top five of all time?
Of course. Hey, top 5 African players.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mutombo gotta be in there for sure. Gotta be top 5. Because you see, are we talking like the greatest? Are we talking just the best? I
No.
always debate is two different. Those two words
Yeah.
mean two different things.
Okay. Greatest. Let's put it greatest. Greatest, like
I
greatest.
think the best is Olajuwon. I think the greatest is Olajuwon.
Uh-huh.
You know, and then Giannis comes second.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, those are the only two players that led their team to a championship.
100%.
MVPs. One
Yeah.
MVP is Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, those two, they're in the class of their own.
Okay.
And as great as Mutombo was, I'll have Embiid over him.
Okay. Wow.
You know?
Wow. That's a hot take right there. You put Embiid over Mutombo. Eh?
Yeah, when he's all said and done,
Yeah.
Mutombo was just,
A shot blocker.
it was, great on defense, shot blocking everything.
Yeah.
He was back and forth against with Michael Jordan
Uh-huh.
and all that. But Embiid, Embiid, when it's all said and done, whether he wins a championship or not,
Yeah.
Embiid's gonna be is gonna be up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would have Embiid 3. Then I might throw Mutombo 4.
Okay.
I mean, Siakam. You see, Siakam, he won a championship.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He won a championship already, but I still feel like he ain't as popular as
yeah.
Mutombo yet.
Yeah.
He don't got the notoriety that Mutombo got.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So I feel like maybe Siakam gonna hand up
5.
Gonna hand up whatever scratch that. I have Mutombo over Siakam.
Yeah.
Mutombo's multiple times All-Star. I don't know how many, but I know definitely more than 5.
Yeah.
So, and hey, he won Defensive Player of the Year damn near 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bro.
You gotta, but now that I think about it, this is tough. I might have him over Embiid for now.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Because now I just had to think about it. Like,
his accolades.
His accolades is crazy.
Yeah.
All NBA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's an All NBA player. I mean, I understand. Do
you think Mutombo? Because to me, Mutombo a bigger name than Embiid right now. Because, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
I agree.
So that should add to his greatness, don't you think?
Yeah, like I said, I feel like when he's all said and done, Embiid might pass him.
Okay.
But right now, I'm gonna have him 3.
Okay. Embiid 4, and then Siakam
Embiid
5.
4, then Siakam 5.
Okay. Hey, I feel like the way you put it, Olajuwon, Giannis, Mutombo, Embiid, and then Siakam. Hey,
right.
that's a list. I cannot argue with that. Honestly, I cannot argue with that. The only reason why I'm not putting Bam as top 5 greatest because he hasn't won. He's a good player, but he hasn't really, he hasn't really won.
Bam ain't won nothing.
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't won nothing.
Like,
no accolades. So I can't really put him up there.
Like
right
for
now.
me, you gotta win something.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
right now, the only accolade that Luka could get under his belt is led the league in scoring, and that was this season.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand statistics or whatever, but no, to be mentioned amongst like some of the greats, like you get to a level where I gotta see your MVP. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see your finals MVP. I gotta see your defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I cannot agree more. But now that the NBA is done, the NFL is in the off season. Bro, the only thing we got right now is baseball, man. What am I gonna do with my life? What am I gonna do with my life?
Hey, you just gotta, go gamble on baseball. Go gamble with your faith.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, them baseball be hitting though. You just gotta know what you're doing, man. Them baseball be hitting for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a gander on that baseball for sure. Though. I'm gonna take a gander see.
One of the best sports to gamble on.
Yeah. Baseball is really a good sport.
What about soccer? Soccer's always on, bro.
Is it? Oh, I think they have this. Something European qualifiers, whatever going on right now. So yeah, but I don't really know too much about soccer like that, but because I don't really too much care for soccer, but That's another topic for another day, man. That's another time. We're gonna have to talk about the greatest sports on planet Earth right now, man. We gotta rank it, man. We gotta rank that. We gotta rank that one.
That'll be a fun one.
Yeah, we gotta rank that one, man. But hey, man, once again, man, thanks for being on this episode with me, man. Man, NBA is over, man. We gotta find something to do, man. But hey, man, thanks for being on this episode with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
My pleasure, bro.
With that being said, you guys make sure you guys go like and subscribe to this channel, Odds and Wages Podcast, and make sure you go follow on Instagram as well at Odds and Wages.